Daf Yomi, Tractate Sanhedrin, 11b, it's actually the last few words of 11a, which says, Tachazi, my Ika Ben. Concerning the declaration of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, the Gemara observes, come and see what difference there is between, and now we're on 11b, top, Takifai Kadmai, Le'an V'Tane Betrai. Come and see what the difference there is between the earlier stern authorities and the later humble authorities. For although Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel was known as particularly humble, his proclamation was written with less modesty than that of his father Rabban Gamliel, who was known to be particularly stern. Tanya, because we learned in the Braise, as it is taught in Braise in Tosefta 2:6. Ma'aseh Rabban Gamliel shechaya yoshiv al gav ma'ale bahar habayis, v'haya Yochanan Sofer halaz omed lefanav, v'shalosh igrois chatuchois lefanav menochos. And the Brisa we learned that there was an incident involving Rabban Gamliel, who was sitting on a step on the Temple Mount, and Yochanan, that scribe, was standing before him, and 3 blank documents cut from parchment and ready for writing were set before him. Amar lo toligarte chade v'chtoiv. Rabban Gamliel said to the scribe, take 1 document and write, Le'achano b'nei Galilo ila'o, U'le'achano b'nei Galilo ta'ata'o, Shelo mechon yisageh, Mehodin anachna nechon dizman bi'ura mata le'afroshe masra mimatana dezeta, ותוליגרת חדה וכתוב להכנה דבני דרומא שלא מכון יסגה מהודיען אנחנו לכון דזמן ביורה מטה ליפרוש מעשרה מאומרי שיבוליה. Rabban Gamliel said to the scribe, take 1 document and write, to our brothers, the people of the upper Galilee, and to our brothers, the people of the lower Galilee, may our peace increase. We are informing you that the time has come for eradication of tithes that has been separated from produce, but not yet given to their designated recipients, as is to be done in the 4th and 7th years of the sabbatical year cycle, to separate the tithe from the vat of olives, because most of the local olives were grown in the Galilee. Rabban Gamliel continued instructing the scribe, and take 1 document and write, to our brothers, the people of the south, meaning the area of Judea and its environment, may your peace increase. It says Judea and its environs. I said environment, but I guess it means it's areas. It's area. May your peace increase. We are informing you that the time has come for eradication, to separate the tithe from the mound of stalks of grains, because most of the local grain was grown in the Judea area. Is eradication the right word? It means like destroying. Maybe it's getting rid of it. And I thought for some reason it wasn't really the right word, but maybe it is. V'tol igalta v'chada v'chtov v'achana b'nei gavloto galwasa v'bavel u'lachana dibimadai v'leshar kol galwasa di Yisrael shlomachon yisgeh l'elam mehodin anachna לכון דגוזליה רקיבין דאמריה דעדקין וזימנה דאביבה לא מתה ושברה מילתה V'anpai chaverai yosifit al shata da yomin telatin dilma bata de ubruhu. Rabban Gamliel continued to instruct the scribe, and take one document and write to our brothers, the people of the diaspora in Babylonia, and to our brothers who are in Media, and to the rest of the entire Jewish diaspora, may your peace increase forever. We are informing you that the fledglings are tender, and the lambs are thin, and the time for spring has not come. And consequently the matter is good before me, and before my colleagues, meaning in our estimation, and I have consequently added 30 days to this year. The third letter indicates that evidently Rabban Gamliel included others in his decision. The Gemara rejects this and explains, perhaps this incident occurred after they deposed Rabban Gamliel from his position as Nasi. When he was reinstated, he shared his office with Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Therefore, he wrote the decision in the name of his colleagues as well. Tanu Rabbanan al shlosha devarim ma'abrin es hashana al ha'aviv v'al peros ha'ilan v'al ha'tekufa al shnai mehen me'abrin v'al echad mehem ein me'abrin. The sages taught in Braita Tosefta 2:2. The court may intercalate the year for three matters: for the ripening of the grain, if it is not yet time for the barley to ripen; for the fruit of the trees, if they are not yet ripened; and for the equinox, meaning to ensure that the autumnal equinox will precede Sukkot. If two of these concerns apply, the court intercalates the year, even if the third factor does not apply. But for only one of them, the court does not intercalate the year. Bizman she'aviv. Ubizman she'aviv echad mehen hakol semechin. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel oimer al ha'tekufa. Iboiluhu al tekufa tan al tekufa semechin or al tekufa ma'abrin. Teku. This is Teku number 183, maybe? I want to check and see. Teku number 183. Teku 183. Teku. See? The most recent Teku, I think, Teku 181. Maybe it's 182. Yeah, I think it's Teku number 182, probably. The 182nd Teku in Shas. Okay. The Braita continues, and when ripening of the grain is one of the concerns, everyone is happy. Since the grain is not yet ripe, the people do not mind waiting an extra month for Nisan. If the grain is ready ripe, however, the extra month would simply prolong the period during which the grain may not be eaten, due to the prohibition of the new crop, as the new crop may be harvested and eaten only after the sacrifice of the Omer offering on the 16th of Nisan. See Leviticus 23:14. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel says, for the equinox. The Gemara seeks to clarify this statement. A dilemma was raised before the sages when he said for the equinox. Did he mean this is the reason that everyone is happy, or did he mean that only for the equinox may the court intercalate the year? And the answer is Teku. We don't know. It says for the equinox. Did he mean this for the reason that everybody's happy, or did he mean it that for the equinox that only maybe what the court intercalated the year? We don't know. We don't know what he meant. Okay. Tanu Rabbanan Al Shlosha, it says Me'abrin Shana, Yehuda ve'Yarden ve'Galil. Al Shtayim mehen Me'abrin ve'Achas mehem ein Me'abrin. Uzman Yehuda Achas mehen Hakos mechen she'ein omed ba ela me'Yehuda. We're holding on time. Okay, very good. The sages thought in Baraisa just after 2:2. The court may intercalate the year for 3 regional lands of Eretz Yisrael, meaning the court considers the agricultural situation in 3 regions: Judea, the Transjordan, and the Galilee. If there is a concern about 2 of them, the court intercalates the year, even if the 3rd region does not need it. But if there's a concern about only 1 of them, the court does not intercalate the year. And when Judah is one of them, everyone is happy because the Omer offering comes only from Judah. If the court therefore ensures that the crops in Judea ripen just before the Omer is brought, the crops will certainly be ripe, and the other regions as well, and there will be no complications with the prohibition of the new crop. Tanu Rabbanan in Me'abrin es Hashani Melav Yehuda V'im Imu Abigalel Milberes Heid Chananya Ish Ono Im Ibru Abigalil Ein Milberes Amar Yehuda Berei Rabbi Shimon ben Pazi My Taima the Chanina Ish Ono. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Are we holding? Right, what's the reason for my time with the Chananya Ish Ono? Amar Kra Lishikno Tidrshu Ubata Shama Kol Drishot Shata Doresh Lo Yu Era Bishikno Shel Makom. The sages found it bright as substitute to the court may intercalate the years only when located in Judea, and if they intercalated it when located in Galilee, the year is nevertheless intercalated. Chananya of Ono testified, even if the court already formally intercalated the year when located in the Galilee, it is not intercalated. Rabbi Yehuda, son of Rabbi Shimon, Pazi says, what is the reasoning of Chananya ben Ono? The verse states, but to the place that the land your God shall choose of all your tribes to put his name there, to his abode you shall seek, and there you shall come. Deuteronomy 12:5. This is interpreted as every pursuit that you shall pursue in the area of halacha must be only in the abode of the omnipresent, in close proximity to Jerusalem, meaning in Judea. Okay? Tanu Rabbanan Ein Ma'aberin es Hashon elo b'yoim V'im yimrucha b'layla einu muberes Ve'en mikdash chodesh elo b'yoim V'im kadshu b'layla einu mekudash Amar Rabba Ma yikra tigu b'chodesh v'bekasim b'chagenu Eize chag shechodesh mizkas boi Havyoim ze Rosh Hashanah U'chesiv ki chok l'Yisrael hu Mishpat le'Elohei Yaakov Ma mishpat bayom av kiddush hachodesh bayom. The sages taught in the Brisa to Sefta 2:7, the court may intercalate the year only during the day, and if the court intercalated at night, it is not intercalated. And the court may sanctify the month only during the day, and if the court sanctified it at night, it is not sanctified. Rabbi Abba says, what is the verse from which this halakha is derived? Sound the shofar at the new moon, at the concealed time for our festival day. Psalms 81 verse 4. On which festival is a new moon concealed? You must say that's Rosh Hashanah, which occurs in the first of the month before the moon is visible, whereas the moon is visible during the other festivals, which occur later in the month. And it is written in the verse, for it is a statute for Israel, a judgment of the God of Jacob. Psalms 81 verse 5. Just as all civil judgment is done during the day, so too is the sanctification of Rosh Hashanah and the sanctification of the month in general done during the day. Tanu Rabbanan Eimim Ma'aberin es Hashana. The sages taught in the Brisa, just after 2:5, the court does not intercalate the year, to be continued,